Have you ever felt like you're pushing a boulder uphill, trying to make your dreams come true? What if I told you that the key to getting what you want isn't in trying harder, but in letting go? It might sound crazy, but relaxing could be the missing piece in your manifestation puzzle. Today, we're diving into a powerful idea that could change everything for you. How to relax and let the universe bring your desires to life. Think about the last time you really wanted something. Maybe it was a job, a relationship, or a personal goal. You probably put in a ton of effort, right? Planning, working, and maybe even worrying yourself sick over it. But here's the thing. All that stress and strain might actually be pushing your dreams further away. It's like trying to force a flower to bloom by pulling on its petals. You can't rush the natural process, and you might even damage the flower in the process. When we try too hard, we create a lot of negative energy. We get frustrated, anxious, and sometimes even desperate. This negative vibe acts like a force field, blocking the good things that want to come our way. It's like telling the universe, I don't trust you to deliver, so I have to do it all myself. And the universe responds by stepping back and letting you struggle. If you keep pushing and stressing, you might end up pushing your dreams away without even realizing it. It's like when you're looking for your keys. The harder you search, the more stressed you get, and the less likely you are to remember where you put them. But the moment you sit down and take a deep breath, suddenly you remember. They're in your coat pocket. The same thing happens with our bigger life goals. When we're constantly in chase mode, we miss the signs and opportunities the universe is sending our way. We're so focused on our own plan that we can't see the even better paths opening up around us. It's exhausting, and it often leads to disappointment and burnout. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. What if the key to getting what you want is actually in letting go? I know it sounds backwards, but stay with me. When you relax and trust that the universe has your back, amazing things start to happen. It's like you're tuning into a different frequency, one where opportunities and good fortune naturally flow to you. Think of it like swimming in a river. When you try to swim against the current, you tire yourself out and barely make any progress. But when you relax and go with the flow, the river carries you effortlessly to your destination. That's what we're talking about here. Aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe instead of fighting against it. When you relax and trust, you open yourself up to receiving. It's like you're telling the universe, I'm ready for good things to come my way. This positive, open energy acts like a magnet, attracting the very things you've been hoping for. Plus, when you're relaxed, you're more likely to notice the subtle signs and opportunities that pop up. You know those lucky coincidences that seem to happen to some people? That could be you if you learn to relax and trust. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means trusting that the universe has a plan for you that's even better than what you've imagined for yourself. It's about having faith that things will work out, even if they don't happen exactly as you planned. Many of us have been taught that the only way to succeed is through hard work and constant effort. And while effort is important, there's a big difference between inspired action and forced action. When we try to control every little detail of our lives, we actually limit ourselves. We get stuck in our own narrow view of how things should happen, missing out on the infinite possibilities the universe has to offer. Trying to control everything is like trying to steer a ship by pushing against the water with your hands. You might make some small movements, but you'll tire yourself out long before you reach your destination. Instead, what if you could set your course, hoist the sails, and let the wind carry you? That's what we're talking about when we say, relax and let the universe manifest your desires. There's an incredible sense of freedom that comes with surrendering control. It's like a weight lifting off your shoulders. You no longer have to figure everything out on your own or force things to happen. Instead, you can trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you what you need. This doesn't mean sitting on your couch waiting for miracles to happen. It means taking inspired action when it feels right, and then trusting that things will unfold as they should. It's a dance between doing and being, between action and surrender. So, what if you took a different approach to your goals and dreams? Instead of pushing and striving, what if you set your intention and then relaxed into trust? This isn't about giving up or being lazy. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe and allowing good things to come to you. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of excitement and curiosity, wondering what opportunities the universe might bring your way. Instead of stressing about making things happen, you're open to receiving the gifts and guidance that are all around you. This is the power of relaxing and letting the universe work its magic. When you're relaxed and trusting, you naturally align yourself with the energy of the universe. It's like tuning a radio to the right frequency. Suddenly, everything becomes clear. You start to notice little signs and synchronicities. The right people show up at the right time. Opportunities seem to fall into your lap. It's not that these things weren't there before, but now you're in the right state of mind to recognize and receive them. This alignment also helps you tap into your own inner wisdom. When you're not stressed and overthinking everything, you can hear that quiet voice inside that guides you towards your true path. You become more intuitive, making better decisions without even trying. Let's be real. Most of us are caught in a cycle of stress and worry, especially when it comes to our biggest dreams and goals. We think that if we're not constantly working and worrying, we're not doing enough. But what if all that stress is actually slowing us down? Stress puts our bodies and minds into survival mode. When we're in this state, we're not open to new ideas or opportunities. We're just focused on getting through the day. By learning to relax and trust, we break this cycle. We move from survival mode to thriving mode, where real magic can happen. When you relax and trust the universe, you naturally shift into a state of positive expectation. Instead of worrying about what might go wrong, you start looking forward to what might go right. This positive energy is incredibly powerful. It's like placing an order with the universe. When you expect good things, you're more likely to receive them. Think about how different your day would be if you woke up expecting something wonderful to happen. You'd be more open, more aware, and more likely to take inspired action when opportunities arise. This positive expectation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, creating an upward spiral of good experiences. One of the hardest parts of this approach is trusting the universe's timing. We live in a world of instant gratification, and waiting can be really tough. But the universe often has a bigger plan than we can see. What looks like a delay or a setback might actually be setting you up for something even better. Think of it like baking a cake. You can't rush the process by turning up the heat. You'll just end up with a burned mess. Each step takes the time it takes. The universe works the same way. bringing things to you when the time is truly right. By relaxing and trusting this process, you save yourself a lot of stress and frustration. When you stop forcing things and start trusting the process, something amazing happens. You start enjoying the journey. Instead of being so focused on the destination, you can appreciate where you are right now. You start to see that every experience, even the challenging ones, is helping you grow and preparing you for what's to come. This shift in perspective can totally transform your life. Suddenly, you're not just waiting for someday when your dreams come true. You're living a life full of purpose and joy right now, trusting that you're exactly where you need to be. One of the biggest blocks to manifesting our desires is getting too caught up in the how. We think we need to figure out every step of the journey before we can start. But the truth is, the universe often has ways of making things happen that we could never have imagined. When you relax and trust, you let go of needing to know exactly how things will work out. You set your intention for what you want, and then you stay open to all the possible ways it might come to you. This openness allows for miracles and happy surprises that your logical mind could never have planned for. When you trust the universe to handle the details, you give yourself permission to dream bigger than ever before. You're no longer limited by what you think is possible or by how much effort you think you can put in. You can allow yourself to imagine the most amazing life, trusting that the universe will figure out how to bring it to you. This is where real transformation happens. Instead of settling for what seems realistic, you open yourself up to extraordinary possibilities. And because you're relaxed and trusting, you're in the perfect state to recognize and receive the opportunities that will lead you to those big dreams. Let's face it, the future is always uncertain. No matter how much we plan and prepare, we can never know exactly what's going to happen. This uncertainty can be scary, which is why so many of us try to control everything. But what if we could embrace that uncertainty as part of the adventure? When you relax and trust the universe, you start to see uncertainty as exciting rather than frightening. You know that wonderful surprises could be just around the corner. This mindset helps you stay calm and centered even when things don't go according to plan. You trust that even if you can't see it yet, everything is working out for your highest good. Here's something really cool. When you start relaxing and trusting the universe, it doesn't just affect you. This energy ripples out to everyone around you. Your calmness and positivity can help others feel more relaxed and optimistic. You become like a lighthouse, showing others that there's another way to approach life's challenges. This ripple effect can transform your relationships, your work environment, and even your community. As you embody this trusting energy, you inspire others to do the same. Together, you create a more positive and supportive world. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? How do I start relaxing and trusting when I'm used to pushing and controlling? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into some practical steps you can take to start shifting your energy and aligning with the universe. We'll explore simple techniques like deep breathing, visualization, and gratitude practices that can help you let go and trust. We'll also talk about how to recognize and follow inspired action, so you know when to move and when to stay still. These tools will help you find that sweet spot between doing and being, where real magic happens. Remember, learning to relax and trust the universe is a journey. It's not about being perfect or never feeling stressed again. It's about slowly shifting your default mode from worry to trust, from pushing to allowing. Each time you choose to relax and trust, you're reinforcing this new way of being. This journey might challenge you at times. Old habits of control and worry might try to creep back in. But with practice and patience, you'll find yourself naturally flowing with life, more and more. You'll start to feel a sense of ease and joy, even when facing challenges. As we wrap up this first part of our exploration, I want you to imagine what your life could look like if you really embraced this approach. Picture waking up each day with a sense of excitement and trust. Imagine moving through your day with ease, knowing that the universe has your back. Think about how it would feel to pursue your dreams without the weight of stress and anxiety. This isn't just a nice idea, it's a totally new way of living. It's about co-creating with the universe instead of trying to do everything on your own. It's about trusting that you are supported and guided every step of the way. And most importantly, it's about enjoying the incredible journey of your life, right here and now. Let's dive deeper into how the universe works and why relaxing is so powerful for manifesting your desires. Imagine the whole universe as a big ocean of energy. Everything, including you, me, and all our thoughts and feelings, is part of this ocean. When you understand this, you start to see how connected everything really is. Think about throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread out, affecting the whole surface. Our thoughts and feelings work the same way in the universe. When we're stressed and worried, we send out ripples of negative energy. But when we're relaxed and positive, we create ripples of good vibes that can bring amazing things our way. Here's a fun way to think about it. The universe is like a giant mirror. Whatever energy you put out, it reflects back to you. If you're always expecting bad things to happen, the universe says, "Okay, here's some more stuff to worry about." But when you relax and expect good things, the universe starts showing you all the wonderful possibilities around you. It's not about the universe being mean or nice. It's just responding to the energy you're putting out. So when you learn to relax and trust, you're actually changing the reflection you see in the universal mirror. You start noticing more good things, more opportunities, and more reasons to be happy and grateful. Now let's talk about the superpower you've had all along, your thoughts. Your thoughts are like magic wands, shaping the energy around you. When you worry, it's like you're accidentally casting spells for things you don't want. But when you relax and think positively, you're using your magic to create good things in your life. This doesn't mean you need to force yourself to be happy all the time. That's not realistic or healthy. It's more about being aware of your thoughts and gently guiding them towards what you want, instead of what you're afraid of. When you catch yourself worrying, you can take a deep breath and say, "Okay, what do I want instead?" This simple shift can make a huge difference in what shows up in your life. Imagine you're swimming in a river. When you try to swim against the current, you get tired really fast and don't get very far. But when you relax and go with the flow, the river carries you effortlessly. Life works the same way. When you're stressed and pushing hard, you're fighting against the natural flow of the universe. But when you relax and trust, you align yourself with this flow and things start to happen more easily. This doesn't mean you just sit back and do nothing. It's more like you're dancing with the universe. You take steps, make choices, and put in effort. But you do it in a way that feels good and natural. You're not forcing things. Instead, you're moving in harmony with the energy around you. Now, let's talk about why letting go is so powerful. When you're holding on tight to how you think things should be, you're actually blocking other possibilities. It's like you're telling the universe, it has to be this way and no other way. But the universe might have an even better plan that you can't see yet. Letting go opens you up to all sorts of wonderful surprises. It's like you're saying to the universe, I trust you. Show me what you've got. This open attitude allows for miracles and happy coincidences that your logical mind could never have planned for. Think of trust as your secret superpower. When you trust that things will work out, you become calmer and more confident. This calmness helps you make better decisions and notice opportunities you might have missed if you were stressed out. It's like trust gives you special glasses that let you see all the good stuff around you. Trusting doesn't mean you know exactly what's going to happen. It means you believe that whatever happens, you'll be able to handle it. This trust in yourself and in the universe gives you a kind of strength that nothing can shake. Now, let's talk about a really fun part of this whole process: inspired action. When you're relaxed and trusting, you start to get little nudges or ideas that feel exciting. Maybe you suddenly want to take a different route to work, or you feel drawn to talk to someone new. These nudges are the universe guiding you towards good things. Following these inspirations is totally different from forcing yourself to do things because you think you should. Inspired action feels good. It energizes you. And often, it leads to amazing opportunities or connections that you couldn't have planned for. So how do you know when the universe is trying to guide you? Pay attention to those little coincidences and gut feelings you get. Maybe you keep seeing the same number everywhere, or a friend mentions a book right when you need that exact information. These are like little winks from the universe, showing you that you're on the right track. Another sign is when things feel easy and natural. If you're trying to make something happen and it feels like pushing a boulder uphill, that might be a sign to pause and see if there's an easier way. But when things flow smoothly, even if they're challenging, that's often a sign you're in alignment with the universe. One of the hardest parts of trusting the universe is being patient. We live in a world where we expect everything to happen instantly. But some of the best things in life take time. Think about how long it takes for a tiny seed to grow into a beautiful flower. Your dreams and desires are like that seed. They need time to grow and bloom. Being patient doesn't mean doing nothing. It means trusting the process and enjoying the journey along the way. While you're waiting for your big dreams to manifest, focus on appreciating the good things in your life right now. This gratitude actually speeds up the manifestation process because it puts you in a positive, receptive state. Let's be real. Even when you're practicing this relaxed, trusting approach, doubts and setbacks can still pop up. That's totally normal. The key is not to let these moments throw you off track. When doubts creep in, remind yourself of times when things worked out in unexpected ways. Use these memories as proof that the universe has your back. Setbacks can actually be blessings in disguise. Often, when something doesn't work out, it's because there's something even better coming. Maybe you didn't get that job you wanted because an even better opportunity is just around the corner. Trust that everything is happening for a reason, even if you can't see it yet. Surrendering is a big part of this whole process, but it's often misunderstood. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means letting go of your attachment to how things should happen. It's like saying to the universe, I know what I want, but I'm open to how it comes to me. When you surrender, you take the pressure off yourself to figure everything out. You allow yourself to be surprised and delighted by how things unfold. This attitude of openness and trust creates space for miracles to happen in your life. Life is full of mystery, and that's actually a beautiful thing. If we knew exactly how everything was going to happen, life would be pretty boring. Embracing the mystery means getting excited about the unknown. It's like you're on a grand adventure, and each day brings new possibilities. When you approach life with this sense of wonder and excitement, you open yourself up to all sorts of amazing experiences. You start to see the magic in everyday moments, and you develop a deep trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Now, all this talk about relaxing and trusting is great, but how do you actually do it? One of the best ways is to create a daily relaxation practice. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths when you wake up, or spending 10 minutes meditating or doing yoga. The key is to make it a regular habit. During this relaxation time, focus on feeling grateful for what you have and excited about what's coming. Visualize your dreams as if they're already happening. Feel the joy and excitement of living your best life. This practice helps shift your energy and align you with the things you want to attract. Remember, you don't have to completely change your life overnight. Small shifts can lead to big changes over time. Maybe you start by taking 3 deep breaths whenever you feel stressed, or you could spend a few minutes before bed thinking about things you're grateful for. These little habits can gradually transform your energy and your life. As you make these small shifts, you'll start to notice changes in how you feel and in what shows up in your life. You might find yourself feeling calmer, noticing more opportunities, or attracting more positive people and experiences. These changes will encourage you to trust the process even more. Now that we understand why relaxing and trusting the universe is so powerful, let's talk about how to actually do it. Don't worry, you don't need to become a meditation master or move to a mountaintop. These are simple techniques you can use in your everyday life to shift your energy and align with the universe. Let's start with something you're already doing all day long: breathing. Deep, conscious breathing is like a reset button for your mind and body. When you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, take a moment to focus on your breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Do this a few times, and you'll feel the tension start to melt away. This simple practice does 2 important things. First, it calms your nervous system, helping you shift out of stress mode. Second, it brings you into the present moment, breaking the cycle of worry about the future or regret about the past. When you're present, you're much more open to receiving guidance and noticing opportunities. Visualization is like daydreaming with a purpose. Spend a few minutes each day imagining your desires as if they've already happened. See yourself living in that dream home, excelling at that perfect job, or enjoying a wonderful relationship. Really feel the joy and gratitude of having what you want. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's actually sending a powerful message to the universe. You're aligning your energy with what you want to attract. Plus, when you vividly imagine your goals, your brain starts to look for ways to make them happen. You become more aware of opportunities that can lead you towards your dreams. Gratitude is like a magnet for miracles. Each day, take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life, big and small. Maybe you're grateful for your morning coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the beautiful sunset you saw. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you start to notice even more things to appreciate. This practice shifts your energy from lack to abundance. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you're tuning into all the good things already in your life. This positive focus makes you more open to receiving even more good things. It's like telling the universe, "Thank you for all this goodness. I'm ready for more." Your intuition is like a direct line to universal wisdom. Start paying attention to those gut feelings and random ideas that pop into your head. When you get a hunch to call someone or an urge to try something new, follow it. These intuitive nudges are often the universe guiding you towards good things. Learning to trust your intuition takes practice. Start small. Maybe follow a hunch about which route to take to work or what to have for lunch. As you act on these small intuitions and see positive results, you'll build confidence in your inner guidance system. Affirmations are positive statements that can help reprogram your thinking. Choose a few that resonate with you and repeat them daily. Some examples might be, "I trust the universe to bring me what I need," or "I am open to receiving abundance in all forms." Say these with feeling, really allowing yourself to believe them. At first, these affirmations might feel a bit silly or untrue. That's okay. Keep saying them anyway. Over time, they'll start to sink in, changing your subconscious beliefs. You're essentially training your mind to look for the positive and to trust in the goodness of the universe. Having a daily relaxation ritual can work wonders for your ability to trust and let go. This could be a morning meditation, an evening bath, or a midday walk in nature. The important thing is to make it a regular practice. During this time, focus on relaxing your body and calming your mind. Use this time to connect with your inner self and with the universe. You might want to say a little prayer or set an intention for your day. This ritual becomes your time to recharge and realign, helping you stay centered and trusting even when life gets hectic. Remember, relaxing and trusting doesn't mean sitting on the couch waiting for miracles. It's about taking inspired action, doing things that feel good and aligned with your goals. Pay attention to ideas or opportunities that excite you. When something feels right, go for it. Inspired action feels different from forced action. It energizes you instead of draining you. You might still feel a little nervous. That's normal when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, but there's an underlying sense of rightness about it. Trust these feelings and see where they lead you. Finding the right balance between effort and surrender is key. Think of it like planting a garden. You need to prepare the soil, plant the seeds, and water them regularly. That's the effort part. But you also need to trust the process of growth, allowing the plants time to sprout and bloom. That's the surrender part. In your life, this might look like setting clear intentions, taking inspired action, and then letting go of the outcome. Do your part, then trust the universe to do its part. This balance keeps you moving forward without getting stressed or burned out. Let's be honest, waiting can be hard, especially when you really want something. When impatience creeps in, remind yourself that timing is everything. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. The universe might be aligning things behind the scenes in ways you can't see yet. Use times of waiting to focus on personal growth and enjoying the present moment. Often, These periods are preparing you for what's to come. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing, even if it doesn't match your preferred schedule. Remember, life is not just about reaching your goals, it's about who you become along the way. Each experience, whether it seems good or bad at the time, is helping you grow and learn. When you trust the process, you can find joy and meaning in every part of your journey, not just the destination. Try to approach each day with curiosity and openness. What lessons might today bring? What unexpected joys might you encounter? This attitude of positive expectation can transform even ordinary days into adventures. As we wrap up our journey through the art of relaxing and letting the universe manifest your desires, take a moment to appreciate how far you've come. You've learned about the power of aligning with universal energy, the importance of letting go, and practical ways to shift your mindset and actions. Remember, this is not about perfection, it's about progress. Some days you'll find it easy to trust and go with the flow. Other days might be more challenging. That's all part of the process. The key is to keep coming back to these principles, gently guiding yourself back to a place of trust and relaxation. As you start to implement these ideas in your life, pay attention to the changes that occur. You might notice more synchronicities, those amazing coincidences that feel like the universe is winking at you. You might find yourself feeling calmer and more optimistic, even in challenging situations. And don't be surprised if opportunities start showing up in unexpected ways. This approach to life, relaxing, trusting, and allowing, is like opening a door to infinite possibilities. You're no longer limited by what you think you can make happen through sheer force of will. Instead, you're tapping into the limitless power of the universe, co-creating your life in partnership with something far greater than yourself. So take a deep breath, set your intentions, and then relax into trust. The universe has your back. You are supported, guided, and loved more than you can imagine. Your job is simply to stay open, follow your joy, and allow the magic to unfold. Your new chapter begins now. Step into it with confidence, curiosity, and excitement. The universe is ready to surprise and delight you in ways you've never imagined. Trust the process, enjoy the journey, and watch in wonder as your deepest desires begin to manifest in your life. The adventure awaits. Are you ready?